Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good evening. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Let's see who we've got in the chat. Hello, Ashley. Slayer of names. Hi, Kat. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kenny. How is everybody? Hi, Shannon. Hello. Hello, Dana. How is everybody doing? I just turn my notifications off because my phone and everything's beeping away. Hello, hello, Dana. Oh, bear with me a second. We've got a screeching mic again. Just bear with me. I'm going to need to talk quietly a second because somehow... Hi, Patty. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jennifer. We're just having a bit of a... Just bear with me. I'm going to need to talk quietly a second because somehow... Hi, Patty. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jennifer. Hello? Can you all hear me now? Hello? Can everyone hear me now? Hello? Hopefully you can all hear me. Yay! Excuse me. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know how it's come off. It's ended up going back to its default, but I have added some things to it and took some things off. So maybe I had a boo-boo and changed the wrong settings. I feel like I've got a bubble in my throat. Okay, so today's stream is dedicated to our lovely Ashley. She's doing a hashtag in October called Magic and Mystery. And I said to her, because of the lovely little things she does, and she sends little happy mails out to people, and she's been someone I've chewed her ear off quite a few times. And I said, to give a little bit back, I decided I'd do a live stream dedicated to Ashley and her tag for October. So I hope you're all going to do something magic and mystical. I'm sure throughout October it's a Halloween, Witchy Day, magical mystery month, and I'm sure we'll all be doing something. So I chose this image from Sakuems. I do love her colouring book, but I just never have bought it just purely because of shipping. And I'm going to do it on the toned tan paper. So this is my smaller print, and that's the bigger print. Hi Patty. Hi anybody I've missed. Welcome. No problem, Jennifer. It's the webcam's microphone and it makes me sound like I'm screaming. So I hope everyone is keeping well with the current circumstances, especially in the UK. We're probably going to end up on a national lockdown again by the looks of things. As COVID is increasing quite bad here. So I do firstly want to say I hope everyone's staying safe in the UK and stay safe to everybody else. So yes, this is Sakuma's picture. Excuse me. It's the magician's table. So on it is just furry potion bottles with like little furry things in, and they've smashed and there's little furries flying off. And I've decided to do it on toned tan paper because I am trying to do a copy of what she's coloured herself. So I'm going to try and do that, and it's quite a glowy effect that's coming from them. So that's what we're going to do today. Hi, Louise. No problem. I'm actually in top chat myself. It must have defaulted now that you always go into top chat straight away. So yes, I have put the tags in the descriptions. So just to give everyone a little look, this is Ashley's tag. I'll just bring it out. So it's colour any picture with a magical or mysterious theme, and don't forget to tag at Ashley Megan on Instagram. So there's Ashley's little tag picture, and we also have Spooktober coming up on the 2nd of October, so I'll just show everybody that one as well. We do have Spooktober, and I have put a link in the description to the Facebook group where everything's going on about Spooktober, and you can get all the information from there, which is epic. Events. So if you go on to there, I've also put that description link in the description if you want to find anything out about Spooktober, and also my scheduled streams have got the links in for all the streamers and all the artists. There's some amazing artwork going out on that event as well. Whoops, I'm just moving that around everywhere. So put him back in the corner up there, that little murder pumpkin. Okay. So, and guess what pencil I'm pulling out today? I'm using the Holbein. I bought 5 Holbeins and they've been sat in my little wallet for ages, too scared to even touch them. But this white is phenomenal. It's the soft white, and I remember Sammy telling everyone if you do get a Holbein, get the soft white pencil. It's amazing, and she isn't wrong. So today on this stream, we're going to do the big bottle. Excuse me. Gosh, my allergies are playing up today. I have no idea why. It's not even warm. It's freezing. And if anybody's interested in the image, the lovely cat has put the link in the chat if you want to buy the image. I think it was about £3.66 in British sterling. So I'm not too sure what that is in some other countries, but I didn't think it was bad. And Kat's put the Spooktober link in as well. Thank you very much. Hi, Christine. So welcome everybody. I'm going to be using Arteza pencils. So if anyone's getting the image and following along with me, I'm using Arteza pencils. So let's get on with it. So what have you all been up to? I want to know, what have you all been doing? Did you all follow the Victorian colour along? Did you all have some amazing Victorian colours? I did. I actually did a dress. Wait for it. Some of you may have already seen it, but check it out. I actually did a light-handed colouring following Emily's stream. And I was so impressed with myself. It's so delicate and light, and I normally do really heavy pictures. Hello, Mary. Welcome. $4.25 is it? So not too bad, is it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I just bought it. So yeah, that was my contribution to the Victorian Colour-a-thon. I don't normally colour clothes because I can't do it. So thanks to Emily, I was able to produce this. So what did everybody else do? Oh, thank you, Kat. So yeah, I'm using Tone Tan paper. This is just a cheap paper. It's nothing special, but everything's quite bright on it, so that's what we wanted. So let me just zoom you all into the bottle. Oops, it's a bit too close. Thank you, Patty. You're still working on it, Christine. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh, Queen Victoria. Okay, so is that okay for everybody there? Can you all see close enough what I'm doing there? So first of all, I am using my Holbein soft white. You can use whatever white you prefer to use, but that's what I'm starting with. Jennifer, I'll tell you a way I do it, but I'm not. I don't know if it's the right way to do it, but I just lick the end of them, or I'll wet my finger and rub the end and then start rubbing it on paper and it starts wicking. Woo! 5.96 Canadian. Wow. Hi, True. There you go. Cat's got the better way. And they're just spit on it. Just spit on the end of it. It'll be fine. I'm right common as muck me, aren't I? Oh dear me. Ugh. So yeah, don't spit on the end of your pens. So I'm going, oh, I was a bit worried about this Holbein, to be honest. When I sharpened it the first time, it snapped. And I was just like, I'm not having this. Kim, Sorry, honey. Corruption. I love corruption. As I said today, I like corruption. There you go. Patty's got another good way as well. So yes, I am using all Arteza pencils, but my Arteza pencil, although the Arteza pencil, I'll show you the difference. This is the Holbein, as you can see, it's quite bright, but I am going to swap to this one. This one's quite bright, but it's just a little bit too dull, but I will be using that in a second. I'm only using the Holbein in the areas where I want it really, really bright. So, oh, Louise, that poltergeist screen is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. It is so good. So on the picture, and if anyone's not see, have you put a picture on Instagram? Have you done a whip, Louise? If you have, just pop your link in, and everyone can go have a look at it because it's really really good. I was like, wow, I love it. Oh, salmon tart. Hey, Kat, I'll have these recipes if they're going. I'll have them. So with the Holbein, I'm literally going round the edges and then I'm going to take the Arteza pencil on the rest of the journey. But I just want to do just the very edges in this, and I'm really worried about how much I think this pencil's broke further down as well. So this paper is 110 GSM tone tan, and it is literally just one I found in my local shop. Yes, that's my phone with that annoying whistle. I'm very sorry. I'm just going to turn you again. Oh, that sounds like a nice one, Kat. I've only just purchased a set of gel pens and they're absolutely rubbish. The only ones that I think are half decent that I have are these ones, and they're them Pentel Uniball, and they're just literally a few pastel ones I've got if I ever needed them for anything. Oh, Ashley, let us see. Could do with this pencil being a tad bit sharper. But I see what everyone sees with Holbeins. They are quite, they're extremely soft. Hi, Tonya. Whoop whoop, thanks, Kat. I look forward to that. I love salmon. Anything salmon, I absolutely love it. For my tea tonight, I've just had piri piri chicken pieces and savoury rice. I'm quite boring tonight. I've not had anything fantastically special. Sorry, I'll be doing a lot of turning here. And I'm also taking out the black lines. That's why I like the Holbein, because it actually got rid of the black line, but I would prefer it a little bit sharper. But my pencil sharpener wasn't liking it, and I don't know whether to go and get my swordfish. But look at that stuck down there. The actual bit of the Holbein what was broken. Oh, there it is. Just snapped off. So I think it could be my sharpener that's doing some of them. Why is it really crumbly? Is that normal? Does anybody have Holbeins? Oh, spag ball. Murray and Tonya, what are you having for your tea? Hi, Connie. Welcome. Have you had a lovely weekend? Or week? We're virtually back at the weekend. I don't know where time's going. These are extremely soft pencils. Also, they are quite crumbly, Wilson. You've not had one, Kenny. Do you find them very soft and crumbly, though? I love the coverage they do. They're extremely opaque. I think that's the right word for it. They're extremely soft. Well, this white one is anyway, but I mean, it's called soft white. I don't know if it's softer. I've not tried. I've only bought 5. I've literally got 5 Holbeins and to try out because obviously I would never in this world afford a full set of them, but I definitely wanted to get some to try because you just feel like you've got them. At least I can say I've got a Holbein. Hi, Angela. How are you? Yeah, Connie, it's the soft white. It's really, really, really soft. Like really, really soft. But I am only using it in areas where I just want a bit of bright white and the rest can be done um, with the Arteza white. Can't. They cost like 500 quid. Oh, they are extremely expensive. So 5 was my limit. I think these work out in the UK the same as buying. I think they're about £3 a pencil in the UK. Um, so I can say I have 5 Holbein pencils, so I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. I've just got 5, but at least I can say, oh, I've got a Holbein. So I'm going to do enough with that for now. So that's the Holbein done. Oh, I'm doing well. Just trying to keep safe, true. Do you not think they're worth the money at all, Connie? Or Wilson, sorry. See, I've had a look on Amazon Japan and I find it really confusing. Really, really confusing. Okay, I'm just going to play you all a little Spooktober video why I just get my cue cards out. Is that okay? Just bear with me. Just tell me that you can all hear the music. Can you all hear me? I cannot believe I've been sat here talking to you all. And I forgot to unmute myself. How bad is that? Oh my gosh, I am such a div. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. So yes, I'm using I'm using the white quartz. Um, I'm using the white quartz. Gosh, soundless. What on earth? Honestly, I don't know how I get through life sometimes, me. Honestly, don't. So, as I was saying, whilst you all couldn't hear me, I'm using the white quartz now. And I've just lost my picture. 1 second. Oh, dear me. Hi, Bruce. No problem, Connie. Thank you for bobbing in. Have a lovely weekend. I cannot believe I did that. Hi, Debs. How are you? So yeah, I'm gonna where we've done in fact, let me just get the Holbein back because I'm gonna run along the whole of this top line with the Holbein. I want to take out the black line, the glass. So I'll put the cue cards up where I've got them because some have gone missing. I don't know where or how. So I'll have to make new bubbles. I was silent as a bear. I don't think birds, yeah, birds are quite silent, aren't they? I just have my weird moment. You know what I'm not like. At least you all understand. So my white's missing as well. Oh, wait a minute, is it here? Yeah. So I'll put that up there so y'all know what I'm using. We're all doing all right, apart from COVID getting worse over here, but we're all right so far. So here I'm just going to put like a light layer of white quartz, and this is when I put the other layers over the top, I want them to become like a brighter version of what they are. So this will be all around the edges and all around here. So this is the first time I'm doing it, so you're all doing it with me. It goes wrong, it goes wrong. Yes, I cannot believe I was silent. I can't believe how much I was talking to you all. So yes, as Shannon said, the images for Spooktober are going on sale from the 27th. So if there was any that you really liked, get looking around that time. So I'm just going to put the white where I want the white going in. Okay, so I'm just bringing out Storm Grey now because I just want to, this is where it's going to pick up the background. But I didn't want it too intensely grey. Shattered. Definitely. So I'm using Storm Grey here. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm using Shadow Grey. What is wrong with me tonight? So, got another bottle. So I just want to see kind of that bottle shining through there. And then a little bit this coastline of the other bottle under here. Top chat party! Tonya, I was in top chat and I'm on my screen where I'm watching you all chat. So don't worry, I was partying along with you. Honestly. Yeah, I was telling Ashley, I said, I'm going to dedicate a stream to. She's like, no, you're not. I was like, yes, I am. And here I am. Having a bit of grey on the bottle here. I am following a picture that I found. I'm assuming it's the artist's coloured version. If it's not, I'm copying some other random's digital colouring. Live chat, thumbs up, sub, ding the bell. Oh, oh, I've missed some edge of the bottle out here. So just jumping back to the Holbein soft white, just to fix this bit here, because I missed it out. There's a bit coming off here. There we go. Putting that in a safe place. With a bit of grey here. Who was the queen? Oh, my kids are watching Willy Wonka. I've just been watching the kid that's eating all the chocolate and the bits and bobs before I came upstairs. The greedy one. I was getting a bit engrossed. I thought, oh, I think I better go downstairs and go upstairs and sort my stuff out. Oh, there you go, Bruce. You could draw your own scenes in a bottle and colour them and sell them. Definitely, Kenny. I'll be still colouring this in a week. I can bet you a bottom dollar. I'll still be colouring this in a week. The crack here, I just want to put that whole band line in. So this paper is just literally a tone tan paper I've picked up from my local store, so I'm hoping that it takes layers quite well. If not, we're going to find out soon. There's a bit of grey all on this side. So has anyone bought any new books for Spooktober? Not Spooktober, October. For the Halloween month, I got Spooktober on the brain. Oh, it is. But I love the old Willy Wonka, the very, very old Willy Wonka. So I'm just going to put some down here. It's just random, this bit. And then some here. There's just a cast of it here. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go back to the Arteza white quartz. Just need to put this around here. Sorry, I might be doing quite a bit of chunnering away to myself here. So I do apologise in advance. Some of the artists on the honestly, they are amazing. They are so good. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom part of the bottle, and for this I'm going to be using orchid purple, eggplant purple and amethyst purple. I know they've changed some of the names in the new 120 set and added purple on, so now it's just amethyst and eggplant, but it's changed. Eggplant, where's my amethyst? I've seen it. Honestly, I must have left some of these somewhere because it seems to be the ones that I had from my last colour along when I used my Arteza. So there's quite a few missing. So I'll have to make one up. Orchid, I don't even think I've got that either. Oh yes, I have. Orchid, is that amethyst? This is not ideal, I know. Hey, well. Okay, so yes, the bottom of the bottle is going to be eggplant, orchid purple and amethyst. I'm going to start off with orchid purple. I'm not getting under the desk. I'm definitely not getting under the desk. But I think I'm definitely going to go and get my pencil sharpener. Okay, so with the orchid purple, I'm just going to give it a nice layer up of purple all along here. I'm going over the white. Oh, no problem, Patty. Thank you for coming in. I'll speak to you again soon. There's going to be some down here. Hi, Kelly. Oh, the original Willy Wonka's amazing, Mary. No problem, Mary. Cook and lurk with your tomato soup and noodles. I've never thought of putting my own noodles in soup. I'm going to have a go at that. So there isn't really much of this purple. Then we'll be moving on to eggplant. Do you know what's grating on me? Because I've got my 120 set out. And I know I've got these pencils already opening my other set, some of these. And I'm like, oh, I'm opening a set and I shouldn't be. So this is the dark purple. I'm just going to put that in where I want it here, which is eggplant. Now I'm going to bring the purple over the line, over the black line, should we say. And the thing I would say about this paper is I'm using right now, it's making my pencils quite crumbly. I've never heard of that either, Kelly. Yeah, you always ask, Kelly always asks, because there may always be someone who's had them. Ah, There you go. Thanks, Kat. Okay, and now I'm going to move on to our darkest one, which is amethyst, in my little makeshift one. All you could do, Kelly, is try them though, because some budget pencils can be really good. Isn't there some ones on Amazon and some on Etsy as well? Not Etsy. Oh, what's it called? Oh, I'm trying to think what it's called. Wish and stuff. And they I can't remember the name. There's something like 160 pencils in them. And apparently they're meant to be really good. So if they're a bargain, Kelly, try them because some budget pencils can be quite good. Oh, no problem, Leah. Have a lovely night's sleep. You're doing what I do, Leah, when I'm up till 2 and 3 in the morning and I'm like, oh, I need good sleep, but I don't want to stop watching the streams. But no problem. See you on the next one. Oh, his boyfriend on coach joining in too, Ashley. I'm just going to jump back to the orchid. There's just a bit of purple here. I'm going to jump back to white quartz, just need to fill in this bit here now. No problem, Ashley. Safe drive home. And if anyone's following in my Shell Arty colouring group, I did a live stream in Shell Arty a couple of weeks ago about some combo charts. I don't know if I've shown everybody them. Have I got one out here? Let me just check. I've not got any tester ones with me, but have I got one here actually? No, I did have some, but they've gone. But we're putting some colour charts, colour combo charts, blank colour charts for any pencils you've got are all going in the group. We're just literally in the process of loading them up to a PDF file. So if anyone did watch that live stream I did a couple of weeks ago, they'll be being uploaded tomorrow, hopefully, for everybody. I wanted to do this bit here. So that's a big crack. She was dotting mine, Cat, last time she come. She took over mine. So let me just put some of this purple back in. I'm gonna have some here. It's more of a reflection on the glass than it is. There's a tiny bit blending into this here. Facebook group, true. It's Shell Arty and Colouring Friends. Let me just get them out. I did a live stream just showing what they were in the actual group. I think some did come on, but I'll just do it while I've mentioned it. Let me just zoom back out a second. So they've all got to be logoed up, but basically there's creative background ideas where you can do your backgrounds and then put your list of colours you've used. Then we did some pencil brand blank ones, and I just changed the font in them, so they're going to be on. So you can change the font. They've got text boxes in them, so you can change. You just can't see them, but when you actually upload the PDF, you can change the font in them, and then do what I've done with them. And all I've done is just printed enough off. That's a 121, and then I've just stuck them together and laminated them. What else did I have? Did I have any more of them here? Yeah, we've done some coloured ones as well. So when if you've got 6 or 7 sets of pencils, get all your browns out of each set and put them in the chart. So if you ever want to match up a brown to something that you may not have, you've got your whole list of every brown that you use on there, and we've got each colour of them. There's grey, pinks, purples, yellows. They're all being just logoed up at the minute because Kirsty's made them, so she's just watermarking them and everything. Kirsty, my lovely friend and admin on the group, but there's loads of different ones. There's purples. I've printed them off. I've not done them yet. Naughty, aren't I? So there's the creative background ideas. Then there's your colour combos, so skin tones, anything you want. And then we've done some pencil conversions. So if you've got a Prismacolor set and you wanted to know what it was in polychromo, you can do the 2 conversions there. We've done quite a lot. Kirsty's been working hard. See, there's an example of my colour combos where I used. There's quite a few. I mean, that's just some of them. But they're all going to be uploaded onto the file section. So here's the background combos, you know, where I did for the dinosaur. So these are all going to be available to members of the group. They will be watermarked, so they can't be taken and used in other groups. So they're going on. They're just taking some time to get all the logos on and everything. But I've designed it today, and Kirsty's in the process of doing that. Hi, Sherry. No problem. I'm sure Jane or Kirsty will let you in when it get on. Hi, Marilyn. No problem. Lurk away. Lurk away. You did an unboxing video. It came out really good, except for one thing. For whatever reason, it cut into two parts, and I didn't deliberately do that. Oh no! Did you record it on your phone, Sherry? Because I do know that sometimes your phone will only allow you to record a certain length of time, and then it'll put you on a next video. Oh, thanks, Christine. It was a joint effort. Okay, so what am I moving on to now? Turquoise. So let me just check. So just back onto my white quartz. Sorry if you hear my son coughing his head off at the back. He's recovering from cold. He's panicking, thinking he had COVID and going getting the test, and he didn't. It was just a cold. So I'm just putting a base layer of white quartz down because I want these colours around this area to be quite bright. Have you not got any software where you can put them together? I know quite a few free editing softwares should let you they should let you put the two videos together on the free software areas. And we're moving on to turquoise. Oh, no problem, Tree. If it's if it's Shellarty, my Facebook profile, I'll add you once the stream is done. But someone should be on to let you into the group. If not, I'll add you in after the stream, honey. So we're going in with turquoise now. I'm just doing this in a light layer. Just bear with me 2 seconds while I go into mum mode. I've got a 18-year-old child that's being a bit obnoxious. Bear with me a second. Sorry about that, everyone. And I did remember to unmute everybody there. I wasn't talking away again. Okay, I'm just going to do all the bits that I want, like the sky. Do it again. Oh, I've done that where I've been recording videos and before I started doing live streams and I've deleted them by accident. Oh, That was quite sickening. You've sat there for hours and you've deleted them. And you're just like, how have I done that? Why have I done that? That's sickening when you do that. So we're using turquoise on here. And all this area is turquoise. I'm just going to bring the Holbein back a little minute. Oh no, Louise. It's awful, isn't it? And you're just like, I don't believe it. I think once I had one and it was like a whole, I had to say on the description in the thing, in the video, I'm sorry, there's a whole section missing. I think that was when I was first starting out and I was like, oh gosh, this is not going well at all. And once it's gone, isn't it? There's nothing you can do about that then. It's gone. And it's so sickening when you're like, oh my gosh, I don't believe I've done that. So this white here, I am going over the top of it with the turquoise. Because not all the areas do I want truly, truly white. Oh no, true. If there's anything I can help you with, just give me a message and I'll help you out if there's anything I can help. I'm not the best and I'm not perfect, but it was help that got me where I am. So if I can help you out, just let me know and I'll try my best. But I literally filmed off my phone. I used my phone to film. Okay, so there are all the areas I want teal, but I don't want to put too much down because I want to be able to see the bottle at the back, and I'm losing a bit of the bottle structure there. So then I'm going to move on to Shamrock Green, and I'm just going to use that to give us some definition in the bottle. Yeah, any of you ladies need help, I'll just give me a message, and if I can, like I said, I'm not the best, but I don't mind helping people. So all I'm doing here is like putting the actual inside of the bottle in, but keeping it translucent enough that you can still see through the glass. No problem, Sherry. Look away, honey. just going to work this in a little bit darker in areas just to give it some definition. Hi Dee, how are you? I hope you're well. So come on, who's got some funny stories? I need to hear some funnies. I haven't got any this week. I've been back at college studying away. No problem. Lurk away, honey, lurk away. So I need to get my storm grey back. Just going to sharpen this as well. I'm studying accountancy and it's been a very hard road. So I want to keep the mountain shining through the glass of this one. So keep calling it shadow. And it is storm and it's not, it's shadow. I don't know why I'm stuck with that. So I'm going to colour the whole of this bit here. It's great because we still want to see the island through the bottle. And this is where we'll be bringing in some of the blue because there's water at that bottle at the back, so I want to bring that in. So we're using Robin Egg Blue. Yes, the accountancy is quite hard. So under here, I want to just create them ripples that's on the sea in the bottle behind. Dinner's almost done. It was like me with my pork chops yesterday. And then I got in there and I actually burnt. Well, not burnt. Burnt's not the right word. I actually oh, well, I don't know how to put it. I just overcooked my pork chops. Oh, Shannon, got puppy problems. He's eating your shirt. My puppy is 10 months old. Sorry, I'm just jumping in. I'm using mint green here. That's just because I want to put that in between. Just pick up the bottle behind. Just a tiny bit of that. Then I'm going to go back in with my lightest colour, which was turquoise. And just go over all them areas because that bit's finished. What it's not so much the theory. It's I'm getting the theory. It's just it's doing it on Excel because I don't do it as a job. I'm learning everything from scratch. So the theory side of accounts I'm getting. Um, and the other thing that I'm struggling with is the ethics. So the ethics side, so you've got your principles and the threats that are under accounts, and I keep muddling them up. And then when I'm doing my reports and stuff, I'm not writing enough um, for the topic. So, but I'll get there. But yeah, it's Excel where I'm struggling. The V lookups and H lookups and absolute cell referencing and everything else, remembering it because I don't do it. Once I think I get used to doing it, um, I don't think it'll be as hard. But because I'm trying so hard, it's the Excel. Honestly, that's what's doing me in. And then when I came to do my exam, my written part of it was fine. They got me marks for that, but the Excel part, I just completely messed it up. Completely. So it is hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard. Okay, so I'm going in with fluorescent yellow, and that is somewhere I've seen it. I think I threw that in here thinking I didn't need it. There it is. Was it much easier, Mary? Well, I've been talking to a few people about it, and I'm thinking once I've done my level 3, I don't know how that differs in um, your countries, but I've got literally where I'm at now, I've got one more level in college, and then the next is a master's, which is university. Um, so that's the level I'm at. So the next one is really, really hard. But I'm thinking of if I get through my level 3, I'm thinking of going doing a teaching degree and then teaching level 2 accounts. I have to pass my level 3 before I can even consider it. No, Wilson. On the level 2, they taught us Sage just at the very end, and it was only Sage. Um, so the invoices, how to do the invoices, how to do reconciliation, how to do the T accounts and stuff like that. They literally only showed us Sage that was what we'd learned to get us through the exam. So I don't even know how to use Sage. That's how it's everything is manual. So we sit there drawing T accounts out. And I know we will never, ever, ever, ever use that in um, the real world, but that's what they've got us doing. Um, so yeah, it's quite tough. It's a tough one, it is. Shannon, yes, I've got that going on in my house. Yelling, yelling gamers. That's what I've just gone in his room and told him off and said, stop yelling like that. Just going to jump back in. I'm not going to put the card up, but I just want to put a bit more orchid here. I'm definitely going to invest in some Strathmore um, torn tan paper, I think, for sure. So there's a little furry there. I don't want to go over that because I need to make that glowing. Yeah, my tutor said that Mary, it's repetition that'll get me through it, but sometimes it's just not the point, is it though? You want in there and in the thick of it, really. I need, which I haven't got out, just bear with me a second. I need a darker teal. I think I'll have that dark blue as well. I'm seeing if you could all see what I was doing now. If I could take that camera off and show you what I was doing, you'd all be cringing because I'm balancing. I'm taking the trays out of my Arteza tin and I'm balancing them on another tin and they're wobbling. Hi, Emily. Oh, well, you're all going to have to give me a crash course in what's it called? Excel. If I give you a list of everything I need to know, you can all help me. My mum uses it every day for work, and I said to her, Mum, I need to know what a VLOOKUP is. She's like, I have not got a clue what you're talking about, and she does it. She uses it every day. Right, I can't find the card to this one either, so I'm using deep teal, if you can see that. Hi, Rana. Rana, is it? Have I pronounced that right? I'm studying accounts, Emily, and I'm finding it hard to get to grips with the Excel part in my level 3. I'm just forgetting how to do it all, and it's territory I've never been in before. So there's loads and loads of functions that I have to remember for my exam because they can't say what we're going to get in the exam. We need to know how to do everything. So at the minute we're just working through it because I've already set the exam and I've failed it. So I need to redo it. So I need to make sure that my Excel is on point. So if anybody knows how to use it, I'd be very grateful. They definitely are. She's just been scaring us, our tutor, because she said, oh, you'll be learning in level 4. You think we've done loads of formulas now? We'll be learning about 40 in level 4 if I decide to do level 4. I think level 3 scared me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty scary. But I don't think the COVID situation's helped them. We've had to be on lockdown. Yeah. The thing is, she's told us, our tutor, she's warned us about we need to be careful with the equal sum or auto sum because sometimes, like when we're doing a current account and you've got two employees, I know this probably sounds foreign to a lot of people, but you've got two employees and you've got to make each side match, haven't you? So people who's doing accounts will know what I'm talking about. So then you've got to add it up, you've got to equal sum it, and then add a column, put that in a bracket, and then minus equals sum again, and then open a bracket, put the other side of the accounts in, so it takes it away from each other to make it balance. And I'm like, whoa, you're mashing my head. It's like really mashing my head. It's really hard. So I'm just putting this deep teal in just random spots and just around the edge for when I bring in the green of the grass. Hi, Jilly. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming along. Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure what I'm the slayer of names. Is it Rana? I'm the slayer of names. I always get everyone's name wrong, so I do apologise if I don't say your name properly. No problem, Cat. You can go AWOL whenever you want. That's fine. Yeah, it's really weird, Emily. And it's like, got to do V lookup, H lookup, if ands, if, countifs, countans. I'm trying to think of them all. I know how to do the charts. I know how to do pie charts. I know how to linear line them. I know how to explode a pie. But they're all the simple stuff. It's the conditional formatting and gold seek. Oh, there's so many functions you have to remember, and because we don't know what we're going to get on the exam, we have to remember them all. Ah, see, apparently there's loads of different ways that you can use it as well, because we was being told to add something up into a sum, and it was just a ratio, so it was three and two. So all I did was took the total, divided it by 5, and then times the ratio that had 3 by 3, and I just put it in Excel like that. I literally picked up the cell with the total, put the division sign in, 5, which divided it by 5, then the times and 3. But when my tutor did it, she put it all in brackets, but I still come to the same sum. So I was like, oh well, I'm just going to go along and do what works for me with that bit. But yeah, I'm finding it quite hard. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to do a bottle. The last time I did a bottle was at Emily's stream when Harry Potter was on and she did the little green um liquid bottle. So this is the last time I did a bottle. So I'm trying to remember what Emily did with the layering and the white pencil and made it look glowy. So I'm trying to remember that and do it on a massive scale because the bottle was like literally tiny little bottle. Hi, Della. Well, we was thinking that, Emily, but my tutor's just said my exam is now in December, and she said she doesn't know if it'll benefit. Oh, Shannon, what you counting to 10 for? No problem, that's fine. Cat. Oh, thank you, Emily. It's like I said, I'm just really slow. I'm not a very fast colorer. And then I chat at the same time. And I keep turning my page. I do apologise, everybody, but I have to turn. Okay, so I think I'm done with the dark teal bit. So now we can do the greens. We're moving on to the greens. Oh, in fact, no, we're not. Just bear with me. I just want to do a tiny bit of blueberry. Tanya's always hungry, Kenny. Why? You eating? Oh, you can count to 10, can't see if you use your toes. Do you know though? I did. I hated maths when I was actually in school, and it's weirdly enough, accounting is not all about maths. It's the it sounds daft, but it's the rules and everything else that's actually hard. And it's like you sit there and you look at your bank statement, and credit means you've got money in your bank, and debit means you've too much money out your bank or you're overdrawn. But from an accounting point of view, a debit's money in and credit's money out. And for the first 6 months of my level two, I fought with my brain to change the way I looked at it, because you're looking at that bank statement, but that bank statement, yeah, it's for you and you know what your money is, but that's actually the bank's record. So you see it as money, we see it as money overdrawn, but they see it as money. It's so confusing. Honestly, it's so confusing. So here I'm just using blueberry. And then I jump back into my coloured one to tell you all about it. So yeah, it's more the method of accounting that's hard than the actual sums and stuff like that. Apart from when you go into level three and then you start square rooting, and I was thinking I have not square rooted since I was at school. She definitely does, Kenny. She loves her food. Not be happy with what I had tonight, Tonya. I just had plain old piri piri chicken, bird's eye piri piri chicken, and let me think. What else did I have? Bird's eye piri piri chicken and savoury rice. Mine wasn't very eventful. It was get it done quick because I've been for a reading today with a medium, and it was quite a nice reading. If anyone believes in that spiritual side of stuff and the afterlife and stuff, it was quite comforting what I had got told today. So that was nice. Red means, oh, what's the matter? Let's have a look. You got an A and you didn't know how, cat. Red means, uh-oh. Put D money in the bank and C costs you. That is, do you know, I like that one, Wilson. Did you do accounts, Wilson? Too many colouring supplies. I don't have enough. Oh, these recipes. I'm going to be looking at this salmon recipe after, and now I'm going to go on Tonya and Mary's for look for this other recipe. What's the colour? Blueberry. I haven't got light fast. I've only got the Artist and 30 odd pro colours. Oh, did you, Anna? I absolutely love it. I've done some development in the past and told people messages, and I've got quite a few different decks of cards where when I just get the urge or the feeling I need to speak to someone, I'll get my cards out and then I'll give them a little message. But I had a reading for myself today. It was really nice. And I heard from my dad. That was good. Oh, are you watching with Soup? Tonya, give us a rundown of your first slurp of your tomato soup. Let's give us the notes that's on your palate from this tomato soup and noodles. Oh gosh, you're making me hungry. Stop it now. Right, so we will move on to the greens now. So let me get the greens back out. So yellows, green, 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 green. I think that is it. Do I want a slightly darker one? Yes, I'm going to have a darker one as well. I'm going to get jade out. I'm going to go in with jade green first. I'm sure I've got a jade green here somewhere. I need to seriously put all these back in order. Okay, so I'm using jade green on here. Oh, you can see that. Oh, is it a cat, Lou, or a dog? The phone for 10 years? Wow. And do you not do it anymore? Wilson, did you say you did accounts? Yeah. I'll be messaging you after, pecking your head for advice. So I'm going to go in with jade green now, and I'm going to start in between all the trees. So I want to get this bottle done on this stream. How long have we been on? I don't want to be on really late. We'll just see how long we've been streaming. Oh, plenty time, plenty time. I put it out. Oh, little cat. I want to see a picture. Are they really good? Because I was going to start getting some Loomies, but then I thought, I think I'm going to buy some light fast first, only like 4 or 5. Um, I just need to know some really good skin tone combos in the light fast that I can get. I'm just going around all these areas with jade green. I'm going to kind of do like a, do you remember, let me zoom in, do you remember when I did the dinosaur skin? And I'm going to just zoom in a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. You see, I'm just leaving these like little holes of a scumble, but not a complete scumble. Don't know what to call it, but just so we can put different textures and different colours in. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you get well soon, Rana. He was off 2 cents, couldn't find it till the teacher just got grade that I was over it. She wouldn't. You'll remember my throwing things problem. Tell me you didn't throw something at the teacher. Shannon's worse than you. I can see you now back at class. I'm not doing it. Lobbing your book across the room. I'm quite patient and then I get a temper. But I'm not too bad. Not too bad, me at all. My husband might say different, but I don't. I'm not too bad. Just missed a bit more of a crack here than I thought. Oh, my mother has fibromyalgia, and I've seen her in pain some days, and it's not a nice thing at all. It really isn't. I'm just gonna go in between all these trees here. Mellow as a melon. I'm not getting more impatient. I was speaking to my friend Kirsty, she admin on my group today, and they was going up and down my street with this motorbike, and I just kept going, is there any need? Is there just any need for all that noise with that motorbike? And she's like, Michelle, are you all right? And I'm just like, no, I just feel really angry today. I said I get these episodes every now and again each month, and I think, oh, and I get dead angry. I'm going around the edge of these trees with this jade. No problem, Kenny. I'm using Arteza pencils. I'm using the jade green at the minute. Sherry. Oh gosh, cat. So what I'm doing here, I'm just trying to give these trees some kind of texture, some kind of like doing little clouds of green. So in between them are going to be other other colours of green. Yeah, Arteza. And the white is, yeah, Kat's just said it, the white is Holbein. I'm using the white Arteza, but for the very out edges and the most brightest parts, I'm using the soft white Holbein. I did, Dee, yes, I did. I messaged them and told them what had gone on and that I was on my live stream and all these pencils kept breaking. And I sent him a picture of all the ones that broke from the last live stream and then a list of all the ones that broke on the live stream before that. And he said, "Oh, what I'd like to do is replace the ones you've got." So I said, "Oh, that's fine." I said, will I be allowed to just send you messages if any more break in the future?" Because he said it must be a transport issue that's caused them to break like that. And he was like, I do see what you're saying. So he replaced all of them, thankfully. And I really, really appreciated it. I actually got a big box. I got all excited because it actually came with shell arty on the box. It said shell arty, and I was like, "Oh, this is my first package with shell arty on the box." And I didn't know what it was at first because literally it was only a couple of days after I'd spoke to him. And I opened it, and it was the Black Widow pencils, and I was like, "Oh, he sent me all of these." So I've sent a lovely message back. Um, for set because they didn't need to replace the whole three boxes, but they did. I think I had one out of the other set that had started breaking, but I suppose it's like you have to. I don't know what was going to break, but yeah, the customer service is really good there. I'm just going to go in the back of here and fill in these areas for the little trees are. Are you off, Wilson? See y'all later. Thank you for bobbing along and have a lovely weekend. No problem, Shannon. Oh, it's fine, Rana. Don't worry. It was pretty awesome, Dee. It really was. I was proper chuffed as a butty. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put a bit more of that in here. This jade green, and we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, the customer services, if you've got any problems, they sorted me out pretty quick. But at least now I know if they do keep breaking, like some of them, I just sharpened the pencils completely near enough gone. So for me, this is forest green. So I can put my cue card up for this one. I've got this one. This is just a slightly different coloured tone. And again, I'm going to leave, not going to completely fill the areas because I want them to fill in with the other colours. So kind of doing a scumbling motion, but leaving like a hole in the middle of what I'm colouring, if that makes sense, because I just want these to be quite textured. Don't know, it's just my own little way I do things sometimes. My scruffy colouring, as I call it. And then when I come in with some of them really bright greens, they're going to pick up some flecks of them under all these circles of the darker greens. There is, as I said quite a few times on my dinosaur, there's method to my madness. I just hope it's easier for anyone to follow if you're following along. Or you could just do it shaded. It's completely up to you. Gillette. Kim, it probably did the breaker of tips, but I think when I'm breaking my tips on my page, I think that's okay. But when I was pulling inches out the pencils, I was like, no, this is beyond breaker of tips. This is what can we call that? The death of a pencil when you've got big breakages like that down a pencil. Because I've ended up with many junior dinks now from sharpening some broken Arteza Black Widow pencils. So there is a furry there, so I don't want to just be careful around that furry. It's almost like I'm scribbling the colour in, if that makes sense. It's funny that. So this is kind of like just a bridging colour that gives it some texture. Forest green. My son's getting higher again. If you can hear him, I do apologise. 18-year-old gamer and doesn't be quiet when I've told him to stop it. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to, let me see, lime green. So let me just find my lime. It is here somewhere, I've seen it. There we go, Mr. Limer. Yes, murderer of pencil leads. Finishing your picture you've been working on for a week. Ooh, Kelly, which one have you been working on, honey? So this one I'm just going to randomly take around the page, and I'm also going to use that in these gaps here. So just around the edges of the trees, we'll take this lime, and on this tone tan paper it's coming out like luminous. It's amazing. So just around at the edges, I want to take this and I'm going to go over the white lines a bit as well. Do some more with the yellow on that as well. Oh yes, that hunky furry. Oh, I can't wait, Kim, to see what you do with them hoo-hoo makers. Are they hoo-hoo hoo-ha? Hoa hoo hoo markers. Ooh, can't wait. I love seeing marker work because I can't do markers. So I like to see when others do markers. Even though I do have all these markers up here, but they're only cheapies that I picked up just to pique my curiosity as whether I can get them to work. It's coming out quite rainbow with this. I'm going to go in the centres of them, go over the whites in places. This paper's almost making them like waxy. Ooh, Kelly, you're going to keep us all waiting. Rana, we're packed today. That's funny. Yes, it is. It's like talking to a brick wall. Oh, I'll do random things like that. Hoo. I saw that miniature secret garden. And I also saw in TK Maxx, if anyone is in the UK, they had Joanna Basford candles uh, in a box. So the glass bit of the candle was all Joanna Basford's designs. And then in the top, you got a miniature little book. It was so cute. It was so cute. Whoops, I've just gone over that furry. I knew I'd do that. Okay, and then I need mint now. Mint. I've seen that mint green somewhere. And we're going to go all in between any bits that you've left out. I'm just trying to keep up. Oh, Emily, have you got it? I put it back down because I didn't like the smell of it. But I think there was a few different, when I googled it, there's a few different smelling ones, so I might see if they get any more in. But TK, I might actually order one off the internet. But I didn't. It was like the one that I picked up. It was. Have you ever had them candles that you have outside for you that you light up for to keep flies away? It smelled like that. It was disgusting. So I didn't buy that one. But they was cute. No, I bet you could. I wouldn't have done. If I'd have bought it, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have lit it at all. So I'd have been like you to be sat there for ages. But that one that was on that shelf there that day, I was just like, oh no. Well, I was hoping that these trees would look a bit more realistic, but hey, well, they are what they are. Okay, and then this is when I need fluorescent yellow. From afar though, it's actually looking good this. I'm actually quite impressed. Oh, she sent you some soap. Oh, I bet the floral forest one smells nice. This one was lemon. Oh, it didn't smell nice at all. Sorry to say. So going in with fluorescent yellow now. And I'm going to go all underneath the trees with this. Oh, I really want to get into markers. I want to try and learn how to do them. So if you come across any great tutorials, Kim, let me know because I really, really, really want to learn to get to grips with markers. Della, enable me. Oh, thank you, Debs. It is. I'm really liking these off the cuff um, ones I've been doing where there's no plan. I'm just getting the colours out and colouring. I'm actually quite relaxed with it. Where's Tonya? I want to know how this suit went. There we go. Enable trains here. Choo choo. Jump on. It's going to take you all the way to empty your purse. Empty your purse bill. And it'll replace it with moths. I'm just going to take this fluorescent yellow around now and just build up anywhere I need to. Let me just pull out from that a second and have a look what it's looking like. Oh, doesn't it look ace? I'm actually really impressed with your colouring. You need to all go and have your, is it your Dreyeth pierced? I'm sure it's your Dreyeth. It's either your Dreyeth or your Rook. That bottle looks really good. I'm really impressed with it. I really am. It's so good. Loads of ones. I think though, Kim, if you just take the way they use the um Copic markers, I think you'll still come out with the same. They're just quite juicy, aren't the Copics from what I've seen. So let me get my thing back up. So I want my darkest green back, which was jade. I'm gonna get some flicking on now. Yes, Tonya, how was that soup? What you colouring? Oh, thank you, Louise. So now I'm gonna do some flicking. A little furry, so I need to watch what I'm doing. kind of doing a hedge of flicking here, and I'm using jade green just because I haven't got the cue cards. I'm using jade green. It's my darkest green I'm using. You and your suit. I want to know what this suit was like and what it tasted like. Because I had a really boring tea, so I want to know what all these gorgeous things. And Mary sent me some pictures of that. She made a lobbies. I was well impressed. She made a Wigan lobbies. Did you not try any, Tonya? So everywhere where there's little tufts, I'm going to do this darkest green. Do you know what, True? Honestly, I'm quite impressed at myself, to be honest. I'm like, I've not done this glassing glow. If I can't wait for to do the others, I'll be like, right, impromptu stream tomorrow night. I'm doing the one at the back. So we'll see. I'm actually quite loving this one. But I really do like Sakuems' drawings. I've just I've seen so many reviews on her books to say that the paper's not that great. It's more for markers and stuff. Or I think I've watched one with Colour with Claire, and she struggled with it once with some pencils, and I was just like, oh. So I've never bought the book, but I just thought I saw this and I thought I have to do this for Ashley. So I think it's come out really good, and I'm quite loving it. Um, so I think I might buy more of her images. Um, just bear with me. I'm just going to pop the video on again for the ones that haven't seen it. I just need to go and nip and get a drink because I feel like I'm going to have a coughing fit. Bear with me a second. Gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I nearly just had a choking fit on all of you. That would not have been good. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I just feel all like, snuffling a bit. Must be that time of year. And I thought I'm not gonna cough my head off down the down the microphone to you all. Oh, was it lovely, Mary? No problem. Enjoy cleaning, Mary. So I thought, what can I chuck on quick? Luckily, I'm not that far from the bathroom. Just stuck my head in the sink and gobbed a load of water. So, next up, I'm going to go in between, still with jade, I'm just going to go in between these little bits here. So these will probably be done over my next. This will definitely continue on to Sunday because I'm going to do a wooden table. So I'm going to be doing all the wood here, and then I'm going to do something in the background there. I'm not too sure. So it will take the full 3 streams, and then that'll take me on to Spooktober on the. I'm streaming on Sunday the 4th. Let me just double check that. I'm sure I'm streaming on the 4th. It is, isn't it? Let me just double check. When mine is. Because I'm doing one really early in the morning, which I think is very early. Yeah, the 4th. So I'm doing one 8 a.m. my time, UK time, on the Sunday the 4th in the morning for 2 hours. And then I'm on my at 7 o'clock at night on the 4th my time again. So I'm on twice in the one day, just helping out fill some gaps. So you probably a lot will still be sleeping. There might be some in the UK that's awake. So that's the streams I'm on for Spooktober. It is though, Ashley, honestly, just follow what I've done. It is quite easy. I've not done anything. I wouldn't say I've done anything hard. I've just followed the cracks in the glass, but some of them I am noticing, which is a bit weird. Like it's coming off. So yeah, I'm streaming twice on that Sunday, so I'll be on early in the morning, so I know a lot of you might be asleep. But then I'll be on for my nightly one where you can catch me as well. So I just need to choose which image I'm colouring. And I just can't decide because they're both really good images. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what to colour. Are you off as well, Sherry? No problem. Oh, I'll have a look for you, Sherry. Oh, thank you, Patty. Everybody have a lovely weekend and thank you for watching. Anyone that's leaving. Oh, I don't believe I've just done that. I've just coloured a wing in. Oh, there's little furries everywhere. There we go. Whoops. There's a furry, there's a furry, there's a furry, there's a furry. Let me just look at the bear image to see I've not coloured any other furries in. The furry here, there, yeah. That's good. Okay. So next up, I'm going to use Forest. Let's get Forest back up. Come on, Forrest Gump. I'm just going to put Forest kind of under all the little flicks I've just done. Also, Tonya doesn't like stews. Why not? Tonya, they're like the best thing ever. I love a good stew. I love a good pan on that's been in oven all day. And you come in, or you slow cook, and you come in and it's like, and you just smell home cook amazingness. In between all these bits, I'm just going to put the darkest bits of green. I'm so sorry. I'm just chuckling away to myself there. I'll not tell you what my husband's just done. Okay, so before I put any more green down, I want to get fluorescent yellow. And I'm just going to do some more flicking. Just in all them areas that I've just done. This is what I love about this tone tan paper, because you can just, these, what would be quite not so bright on white paper, are so illuminous on this paper. It's amazing. I love it. A few people have said to me, oh, you'll love it, you'll love it. And they're right. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. You're amazed balls, paper. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with lime. Just let me sharpen this up a bit more. And I'm also going to go around with my Posca yellow and green, you know, to make the little fairy dust effect. When I come to doing that bit, oh, look at that, I've missed a big bit out there. Then in some areas I'm going to just block colour as well. It's so good, isn't it? This is the first time I've used the tan one. I've used the grey one when I did the horse I coloured not so long ago. And that was amazing. I love that. I absolutely loved it. That was really good. But this is just as good. It's amazing. I'm just going to put my own random ones in. So just pulling back the jade green. Putting some more random flicks about. And then in with, gosh, I'm like Butterfingers today, mint. Oh my gosh. So sorry about that. Honestly. Then I'm just going to fill up. I can't just believe I've just whizzed that off the table. So with mint green, I'm going to go in between all the areas we've left out. Tell you what, I still love my stone statue, breaking out of the statue image. I did. I absolutely love that. Oh, definitely try it. Everyone said it to me, and I was like, oh, and I've had it for ages in my drawer up there. And yeah, definitely, definitely try it, Ashley. You have to. It's a dedicated to you stream, so now you've got to do a colouring in tone tan. So that's the field done. So I think that's the little world inside that bottle done. Yeah, I swatched them all out, Luke. This was earlier on, so I know how everything went. So let's put them away. I'm going to do the trees now. I don't know what I did with the brown I picked out. I've actually lost it because it wasn't that one. I must have put the brown back. I just found which one it was. Bear with me a sec. It wasn't you. Honestly, if you could see all these pencils, you'd be shouting at me because they're everywhere. That was it. Hazelnut brown. So let me just sharpen these ones up. Oh, and Tonya, I'm using the pencil sharpener you told me to get. They're everywhere. I've got mess everywhere. I'm flinging. I'm not normally this messy, but if you could see where these trays of Arteza pencils are balanced on, I've just moved them. They were balanced on top of that. They were balanced on top of that, and I'm thinking, oh, they were wobbling. I think if all your eyes could see these now, you'd all be going, Michelle! What do you mean you're the unpopular option, Shannon? I would have coloured it all in the colours, and then I would have used the white Posca pen, and I probably would have rubbed it in to give it the lighter effect, and then I would have gone round the edge with a finer Posca pen and made it come out like that. If I didn't, I have got it on white. I've got it printed off. What have I just done with it? Under there, and I'm going to do it in white as well in my own time. So let's get on with these ones. So for the back, I'm going to use hazelnut brown, honey, and camel. I think Mary's gone cleaning, so she's not going to laugh. Last time Jane saw me use camel, some strange description came out, but we're keeping it PG. Okay, so I don't have a swatch for the hazelnut brown, so that's what I'm going to use right now. I definitely was. Do you hate it, Shannon? So I'm just going to put this in the places where I just randomly want darker bits. See, Ashley remembers. You burned it. Shannon. Can you imagine? So when she was a kid at school, she was lobbing boots at a teacher, and then as an adult, she's burning stuff in her garden that she doesn't like. So I'm just going with any pattern here. At least I know not what not to buy Shannon for Christmas. Then we're going in with camel. Oh dear me. I just broke the tip. I broke the tip, everybody. Shellarty. Breaker of tips. Slayer of names. Gob on legs. Now I'm using honey. And I'm just going to go back in with hazelnut brown. You can see that I've got it in vision. And I'm just going to go back in around the edges. Tip breakage. I'm terrible and I don't feel like I'm pushing down that hard, but I obviously am. Still can't get over the fact that I was talking to you all and none of you could hear what I was saying. Oh, no problem, Kat. Thanks very much for coming and modding, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. I think I'm starting with a cold, a snuffly nose. Shell Artie, breaker of tips, slayer of names, and gob on legs. Ashley says it way better than me. Says it way better than I do. Okay, and then camel. I'm just putting it in random areas. I've not said that for ages, have I? I think I might still have Ashley's recording of it. Bear with me. Oh, I won't have it. It'll be too far up the thread, however you say it. Sounds better when I say it. I try and do it in an accent that's not even my own, and I'm like, I start sounding a bit American when I'm doing it. In a bad way, though, not in even a good way. And honey. And kind of blend them all in with honey. I need to remember I'm from Wigan and I should say it. So it's like Shellarty, Breaker of Tips, Slayer of Names, and Gob on Legs. But I end up making it like really theatrical. Possibly could. We possibly could. We could be two parts of the same spirit split off somewhere. Hold Holbein back here a second. No, why it's rubbing off. I'll have to go over that at the end. So back with hazelnut brown. So has anyone know? Have they selling Halloween stuff in your countries? Because I know our stores here in the UK, this is the only odd few shop that's got Halloween stuff for sale in them. And our kids won't be able to go trick or treating this year because of COVID. And because of the new law of six that they've brought in, I'm not allowed. We're not allowed more than six to visit, and because I have four children, we're a family of six, so we can't even see my husband's mum and dad. Luckily, shouldn't say luckily really, because obviously my mum's single, because my dad passed away, as most of you people know. So we're still her bubble, so she can still come, but we can't see our in-laws, and I can't visit anyone because instantly we're six. So unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a bad few months because that's in for 6 months and they've made it an actual law. and they've made it compulsory now because the UK is creeping back up in not a good way, but it's compulsory for us to wear masks everywhere now, including shop workers have to wear the masks as well as the protective perspex and stuff what they've got in the store. Okay, so that's them done. And then I'm going to move on to the little mushrooms. Yes, you do. Colour of bottles. Oh. And I'm hanging on in with my nails because I want to get some Halloween themed nails on for October. So now I'm using coral for these little mushrooms down here. So this is going to come out quite luminous as well. So there's one here. It would help if I put that in vision, you could see what I'm using. I'll put the white dots on with the Posca pen. That's it for the little mushrooms. And then just a bit of salmon pink for a bit of shadow. No, I need something darker. I'll just go in with eggplant. It's quite a lot darker, but I put coral underneath so it'll just change that to eggplant. Eggplant. Really? Well, they're lucky, that's all I can say, because we're not allowed now. We have to wear masks now everywhere we go, and it's compulsory. And if the police catch us not in a shop, not wearing a fine, we get fined £200 per person. And same if we get caught having anybody in your house more than 6. It's £200 fine per adult that's in there. Which is not fun at all. So hopefully I'll do a little mushroom hidden there. And they put that rule in for 6 months here in the UK. So, and they're prepping the pop-up hospitals again apparently. So I've been told, because they're expecting it to rise again. So hopefully it's not bad in other areas. So now I'm going to do the little furries. And I'm going to do the little furries with flamingo pink. Let me just check out. I think some of these are quite close in colour. Yeah, that's what I want. So fruit punch, flamingo pink and plum purple. So they were using hand sanitizer, but then they're not using masks. It's so bizarre. I've just lost a load of pencils on the floor, but hey, well. Yeah, the UK did really, really well. We did really well up until a certain point, and then It's just all the kids have gone back to school. They opened the pubs, and that was it. So I'm going to do the wings of the furries. I'm going to start off down here. They've got a bright white ball, so I'm going to do that with the Holbein in a second. And into fruit punch. And then into, I think I was meant to use fuchsia actually, so let me just change it. Because I've used fruit punch. Oh. Make it really hot pink. Oh no, there we go again. And then lastly, I just want to get eggplant again and just top the very edge of these wings off. I'm going to go with amethyst actually. Then fuchsia again. No, I don't think they should have done either. You was wondering what the little furries were? Yeah, I think that's the same. We've had, I think the high school not so far away from here, they've got 1 year in the whole school out of 5 high school years. There's 1 year in. Last 2 weeks, my daughter in her year has been sent home, and then year 7 got sent home a few days after that. So yeah, it's pretty bad at the minute round here. And we was doing, like I said, where we are in the UK, we was doing quite well at keeping it under control, and then all of a sudden the pubs have opened and boom, we're back to high numbers again. We've not got deaths at the minute, so many deaths, but we've definitely got a big rise in cases. A big rise to the point where I think we're going to end up with a national lockdown again, if I'm being honest. Yep, they definitely can. And just got another one here to do. A little furry here. They don't look very furry in places. They look like stars in some places, these. There's some more swimming out there. And then fuchsia. And then to finish off, amethyst. Oh, eggplant's my favourite in Arteza. I love it. So yeah, my husband had booked time off work for October because we was thinking we was all doing so well. And I thought, oh, we'll be able to go in a caravan. I was going to go to Wales. and that's back out the window again because of what's going on. So they're going to be glowing white spots. I'll just do one quickly here because it's not going to go nowhere. So they're going to be pure white like this, and then I'm going to, but I'll do the rest at the end. I just want to show you what they'll be like. So they're like, the little bodies will be glowing. And this is the whole barn I'm using here and up here. But my whole barn doesn't like that sharpener I've just used on it earlier on. So they'll look like that where they'll be gleaming. And so let me just check what time we're on now, right? So I think why I've got my pinks out, I'm going to go in and do the end of the bottle. In fact, I want to do all of them because I won't be going back over that actually. I love this whole barn white. I just buy 20 of these, they're amazing. Look how white that is. The glow comes up the wings a bit. And at the end, I'm going to get my Posca pen out and I'm going to draw little tiny veins on the wings. And just highlight some areas that may have come off. I'm probably better off doing all that at the end, aren't I, though, really, because I'm going to end up rubbing it off. So I'm going to do the end of the bottle. So like a gem. So I'm going to colour the whole base with the, going in with flamingo pink here. And then I'm just going to use the Holbein white just because I like the coverage it gives. This will just help keep that pink even lighter in them areas. And I'm not the best at gems, I will tell you that. I'm not the best at gems. So that's the first layer. And then the second layer, I'm going to go all the way around the edge. Oh, good night, Lou. I know I'm coming off. I'm just going to finish this one and then I'll do the rest. I might come on tomorrow night, actually. I don't know. If not, I'll be Sunday. Because I want to do most of this on camera. So then we're going to move on to fuchsia. I'm going to go all around this bit in the middle, around here. And then good old eggplant. Like I said, I'm not the best at gemstones. It's probably better than me. at gemstones, but hey well. Oh no, go and unplug it at the wall. No problem, Christine. Thank you very much for coming along. Oh, well, just keep safe, Rana, and then stay away from anyone that doesn't look like they're staying safe. So, fuchsia again. And back to fruit punch for around the edges. The lightest pink in the middle. I live in the UK. So let me get my little oh, they're in here, I think. A little Posca. What did I do with a practice piece? Right, so just want to put a tiny few little dots on these. And I'm just using the tiny little metal-ended Posca, white Posca pen. Hi, True. What's that? You want to hang what on your wall, Ashley? Do you like being called True or Angela? So I'm just going to put some, I'm going to go around. You're probably going to regret this, actually. Yeah, no, let me wipe that off. I don't like it. It's too thick for that. It's having a leak on me. And then I want to go around here. Then, whoops, where all the sharp edged points are, I'm going to go in here. This is probably what I'd normally do, but this is just for anyone who might not catch them end streams. But I will do it again nearer the time of finishing. Just whilst that's drying. Angela's fine, that's fine. Are you in the UK, Rana? So then I'm just going to run, just let me just try and sharpen this whole band in here. Will either go well or it, oh, that didn't go well. I don't think it liked it. What pencils does people use for the Holbeins? Oh, I've just ruined my pencil. Oh, this is just breaking. This is just sad. Either that or I've got a dodgy Holbein. Like, this is the first time I've used it and it's down to there already. Yeah, well. So, hi, Rochelle. I'm just gonna add a bit of this Holbein round the bottle lid, just to give it more of a diamond effect. It is, it's really weird. Very weird. Right, I think I'll leave it at that. Just put some little... Let's just have a zoom out and see how that's looking. There's a time now, it's 11:30, so I'll just zoom back out and have a good look at that from a distance. Look at that! I'm so amazed by what I've actually done. That, for me, is absolutely bloody stunning. And I think I swore then, I'm very sorry. But I am so chuffed with my little self with that. What do you all think? Think torn tan paper is the way to go for the rest of my life. So, Sunday night stream, unless I go on an impromptu in between, because I'm rather excited about this picture, we'll be moving on to the next bottles. So hopefully, might get both done next time. Oh, so part of your family's in the UK, Rana. Oh, lovely. You're gonna cry. It's so good, in it. I'm absolutely chuffed as a butty. I could. Oh, this is so nice. So yes, I absolutely love torn tan paper. So yeah, we've got to do. There's some gold. Like, what do you call that stuff? Don't even know what I'm doing. Tweed, twerd. What is it? I don't know. Like a rope. I don't know. Whatever that is. And then it's got some gold bits here and there at the top, and some other fancy snancy stuff going on there. So we'll do that on the next stream. So hopefully it'll be that, and we'll do another bottle Sunday, and then hopefully the last bottle and the tabletop I'm going to do full video as well, because I just keep looking at it going, have I coloured that? So, thank you very much for joining me on this one. I've used Arteza pencils, and it's a Sakuems picture. Everything's in the description if you need it. Thank you to all my mods for being absolutely amazing. I love my little mod squad. You're all absolutely amazing. I'd like to say thank you to all my new subscribers, recent, anyone new in the chat tonight. Thank you for coming along and watching. Thank you to anyone who's lurking in the background. Twine, that's it. Yay! Yes, Shannon, Tonya, and Gemini Adult Colouring is on in 20 minutes. Please, please, please please go to their channel because they are so funny. They make me belly laugh. They make me snort. They're so, so funny. Please head over to their stream next. And thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone, for coming along and watching me. And I will see you all on Sunday. Much love to everyone. Thank you very much. Goodbye, everyone.